Yo, what's good YouTube? Welcome back to another banger video, y'all. Feel me? Alright, Rain, what are we doing? I just started, but let's ignore this for a second. I've been getting this comment for like 3 days, 2, 3 days now or so. And I've helped a couple people with this same I guess question. And the question is, what's the best way to make money in Flight World, with what planes, what order, and all of that? So, first things first, I'm just gonna tell you the two main airports that you need to go to. First thing, when you come in, you either go to Copenhagen or you go to Keflavik. You either go up here or here. You just need to fly between these two ones, get the most paying job in these areas. Always look for Copenhagen to Keflavik or Keflavik to Copenhagen. These are the only two airports that will give you the most amount of money. The best plane though, let's say if you already have a lot of money, best plane to get in this whole circumstance, like for, I guess, if you're not focused on speed but more so money wise, I say go for the A380. This one gives the most money for the most part, but it does take longer. But you should either, well, the SR-71 Blackbird is like the peak plane that you need to get for this. But to start off, you obviously start off with King Air. You start off with this plane. Doesn't matter which direction you go from here, but just know that you have to go with the Dash 8 Q400. It's almost like a fully must that you have to do this. Also, quick little disclaimer, I'm talking about passenger jobs only. You go to jobs. I don't have a plane spawned yet. Hold on, let's just spawn a plane real quick. All right, there's a mistake. Hold on, let's start with the Dash 8 real quick. This, you have your plane spawned, go to jobs, and then go to passenger. We're not doing celebrity, we're not doing supplier drop or cargo. I'll probably do a video on these, but the best plane in my opinion, especially to get more levels, would definitely be passenger. Look, I'm at Anchorage alone, I'm doing anywhere from $29,000 to a $223,000 job. If anything, and I get lucky, I get like a $240,000 to a $250,000 job. So passenger is definitely my go-to for the most part. But if you do decide to follow what I'm saying to do passenger, you're gonna get the Dash 8 first. That's like one of the first ones. You grind Keflavik to Copenhagen, you get this. You either get the A320 or you get the 757-200. Me personally, I think I did Dash 8, then A320, then the 757-200, then I went with the 757-300. I think the 300 has just a little bit more seats. That's about it. Then after that, doesn't matter which one of the 757s you get, you have to go with the A330. This plane is genuinely one of the best early game planes to getting money. Does not matter whatever plane you think might be the best, this is the best early game plane, the A330. Plus, keep in mind, this is one of the, I think, only 2 or 3 planes in the whole game that has like animated reverse thrust. The A330, the A380, and I think someone in my comments told me another plane. But this plane is an absolute must. You have to get this one if you want to get to the money. I don't remember the exact cost of it. It's like 3.8 to 5 mil. I don't remember. But this is an absolute must. Then you just grind the A330 a little bit and go to the F22. Do keep in mind though, I did tell a couple people this before, and within, I think it was 2 weeks, within 2 weeks they were able to get up to the F22. The F22, you have to get to the F22. Once you get to the F22, that means you can upgrade this and you can go 1,300 knots. It's a one-seater, I believe. Yeah, I believe it's a one-seater, so you can only bring one person, but it does pay a lot of money. And that's one thing with this. You grind the F22, then you have two choices, which me personally, I say go with the second choice. But the first choice is getting either the 747, the A350. I guess there's more choices, but me personally, I say go with one of these two. You either go with the A380 or the SR-71. But like I was saying a little bit earlier, like not too long ago, you have your ups and downs for each plane. The A380, it carries more people and it gives more money per flight, but it is slow. I think it maxes out at 617, 680 knots, anywhere between there. And then you have the SR-71. It's a one-seater. It gives you less money per job, but the fact that it can go 2,200 knots or 2,300 knots, and you can legit go from Keflavik to Copenhagen within, I think it's 2.5 minutes or 3 minutes. I'd say go with the SR-71. That's what I did, and then from SR-71 to A380. But these two are like the end game ones. These ones are the ones that give you the most money. I'm gonna go to Keflavik real quick and just get a job real quick. I'm gonna get a job and show you what I mean. Alright, now we're at Keflavik. Let's say spawn a plane. Dash 8, I don't know. I don't think I've ever done a job here in the Dash 8. You go to jobs. You see how much I'm getting per job, right? This is like almost maximum. That's Elmendorf. You see how much Elmendorf is doing? Let's keep going. Look at this, like right side of my screen to the bottom. Keep looking here until you see Copenhagen. Just look at all the prices and look at Copenhagen. Then you're gonna just reset the jobs. St. Martin, Copenhagen, $228,000 payout. And you see how much this says? Like, this is just with the Dash 8 alone. And then of course the Dash 8 is kind of slow. I'm gonna speed this up. I'm gonna put this in 30x. I'm gonna put this part in 30x, and I'll tell you how long it took me to get from Keflavik to Copenhagen in the Dash 8. If I'm not gonna put it in 30x speed, I'm going to most likely just cut. So give me a second and I'll tell you how long it takes. And yes, the jetway is smooth. I did not know this, by the way. Alright, 18 people. Let's say we only count for takeoff. Like, we are only gonna count the timer for takeoff. Say we're not gonna count the time that it takes us to taxi to runway or anything like that. We're just gonna take off and that's it. And this plane is non-upgraded, by the way. I did not do any upgrades to this. Wait for us to reach takeoff speed, takeoff, and start. We just started the timer. Let's see how long it takes. Also, real quick, I just like a little side quest for extra money and stuff. Go down here, you always see this. Then you go to playtime, and then you collect this money. Always collect this. It gives you a lot of money. And also go to missions and look at the missions. Like do 3 passenger jobs, land at 2 different airports, play with a friend for 15 minutes. You'll probably always get this as well. And then complete 2 passenger jobs. This one, it says complete any 3 jobs. But this can get you money like 40,000, a private jet, or just more money. It goes all the way up to 120,000. But you have to do all of these to get the required amount of points. Let's just continue to Copenhagen. Here we go. We are now landing at Copenhagen. Without counting for taxi time, 2 gate and 2 runway and all of that, just the time alone spent in air will be roughly 8 minutes in the Dash 8. I know I didn't have to do the full flight in the Dash 8 or anything because there was no reason to, especially since it took 8 minutes, which will be way shorter of a time than in the SR-71, which I'm gonna show you in a second. But if you are new to the game and you're just getting into the mechanics and all that, this is kind of what you have to go with. This is one of the slowest, if not the slowest ways to make money right now. Also, I think a reason why I'm making so much per per job is probably because of my level, because I am level 19. That's probably why I'm getting so much. But still, you're gonna get a lot of money once you go from Copenhagen to Keflavik or Keflavik to Copenhagen. Alright, what's going on with my plane? We're doing a little bit too much now. But this is the slowest one of all the planes. The next one I'm gonna show you real quick. I say I'll just show you what the F-22 is. I'll show you F-22, and then I'll just show you the fastest one, which is the SR-71. Keep in mind, both planes are fully upgraded. Let's stop the timer on that. That was 8 minutes exactly, by the way. Maybe a little bit more, but that was about 8 minutes. See, and that's 228,000 for level 19, by the way. Level 19. Go to hangar, F-22 spawn. Keep in mind, this is fully upgraded. Jobs, let's just do this quick and fast. And also, I look real quick. Let me make sure I tell you this now. Cargo planes, they will literally take away whatever bonus you may or may not have, because you're doing something that should not be possible in a military type plane. So you saw how earlier there was a 10% bonus. Now it's gone because I'm in the F-22. That's one thing that you also have to look out for. So actually, look, 214k in a 1-seater. I'm picking up only 1 person. And rain again. Oh, 4 people. That's kind of surprising, because the SR-71 is only 1 person. But look, let's only count for the time in air. Let's reset the timer. Just full speed afterburners and all. And we're in the air. Start. I'm gonna put my gear up just because. Let's just turn that off for now so you can at least semi hear me real quick. but this is significantly faster. You can see that the top speed on the Dash 8 was what, around, it was like around 400 or so. We're doing more than 1,000 knots faster than that plane. We're doing like around 1,200 knots faster than that Dash 8. That's a extremely big jump. Let's speed this up real quick. And here we are. We're now 10 miles out. Let's activate pushback real quick. Let's lower this all the way. To get flaps out just because. But do you see how quickly I got here? It just now hit 2 minutes. That's a whole 6-minute difference with the Dash 8 and the F22. Keep in mind, towards the end I did upgrade the Dash 8 a little bit, just to max. So fully maxed out F22 versus the fully maxed out Dash 8, and we can see the clear winner. It's not even half the time you took in the what's it called, the Dash 8. Not even half of the time you took in the Dash 8 was gone. You could do what? You could do like maybe 3 F22 jobs within the time someone would be able to do a Dash 8 job, a singular Dash 8 job. Just time alone in the air was, I think, 2 minutes 10 seconds. 2 minutes 10 plus another 2 minutes 10. That's 4. Another 2. That's what, 4 flights right there. And then another one. You could do 5 F22 jobs paying you like 200K. Like, just imagine that. 200, 400, 600, 800. 800,000 with just 4 of them. Then you add an extra one, that's $1 million. $1 million in the 8 minutes that it takes you to do the Dash 8. Real quick, I'm not gonna show anything else because this video's recording is about to hit. It just hit 25 minutes. So I'm not gonna do this for too long. We're going in the SR-71. It's a 1-seater. Unless they somehow changed it or for some reason changed it. I don't think it will show anything else, but look, SR-71, it's not even showing me 214,000 anymore. It's just showing me 203,000. Look, Copenhagen, 215,000. So you do get more money per flight in an actual airliner. As I was saying earlier, you get more money in actual airliners, but you get less money in the faster planes, like the military ones. Plus, military planes are mainly to do like military jobs, like cargo or stuff like that. Look, let's just go back a little bit. We're only gonna do airtime, so let's restart a new one right here. We're going max throttle and in the air. I think I started that like a millisecond. I'm just gonna go max speed. Already broke the sound, which I think we did that in the F22. It's getting a little bit laggy, but let's just see how long it takes. Activate cruise control, max speed. We're already doing the same speed as the F22. Now we're doing faster than the F22. Remember, this plane is fully upgraded. I could probably have this whole flight and we'll be there in like the snap of a finger. No, we're already at Anchorage. Look how fast we're flying by. Like, if you see someone's plane icon moving this fast, chances are they're in the SR-71. If it's moving a little bit slower, that means they're in an F22. The A380 gives a lot of money, which I'll probably just show that real quick. I'm not going to do the flight, but I'll show you. Look at that. We're doing like about 2,000 knots faster than the F-22. Sorry, than the Dash 8. I can't even slow down in time because I forgot the whole like 15-20 mile rule. Yes, in the SR-71 Blackbird, once you hit like 20 miles out, immediately just send it into reverse thrust. Doesn't matter if you choose to say, let's activate reverse thrust going like full throttle or minimum throttle. In my personal opinion, I feel like lower throttle with reverse thrust slows you down a lot more. But at 20 miles out, you immediately push it into reverse, and then immediately, just straight up, immediately get ready to land. Because in this type of plane, there's no actual landing. You just gotta send it to the runway. But look, 2 minutes minimum. 2 minutes. How much was the other flight? I don't even remember. 2 minutes minimum though. Yeah, like right now with all of that turning around and all that, it just hit 2 minutes 40. You can genuinely do so many flights here. It takes you like, yeah, around 2 minutes just to go back and forth. That also showed the time there, but I closed it too early. And then you can see I did right there 2 missions that gave me extra cash. I'm telling you, just go in the order that I told you. I'm gonna show you A380 prices as well, an actual airliner, but go in the same order I tell you and you'll be good for the most part. Like, look at this. In the A380, it's an 80% bonus, and I'm getting paid a minimum of $365,000. Let's do this real quick. Jobs closed. We're gonna reset this until we get Keflavik, which sometimes it takes you a long while. Look at that, 316K. But remember, I'm picking up a lot of people, so yes, it's gonna take a while, but follow that exact order and you'll be good for the most part. I'm telling you, you'll be able to get the Concorde, the A380, the 777, the new 787, which the updates this Friday. You're most likely gonna see this either the Wednesday or the Thursday, depends on how long it takes me to edit this. But you can get the A380, the Dreamlifter, Antonov, 747s, whatever plane you so wish to get in the game. It will be so much easier once you follow that order. Just remember, you start King Air, then you go Dash 8. The A320 is optional, but you have to get the 757. It can be either the 200 or the 300. You stay in that until you get to the A330, and from the A330 you want to get to the F-22. From the F-22 go to the SR-71, and then for more money per flight go with the A380. And then from there on you can do whatever you want. You make like a couple million every every hour or so. So I do hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hopefully it was informative enough for you. I saw like three, four comments on this. That's why I decided to make this, and I also helped a couple people get to like crazy amounts of money within like 2-3 weeks. So hopefully y'all did enjoy this video, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.